You can just let me know in the chat, or you can just unmute your mic and speak.
Yeah, they're fine. I'm fine.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. How do we feel about being at the very last session? My God, me, I'm excited. I don't know about other people. Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Is it only him that's excited? Is anyone else excited? We are at the last mentorship session. Let me know. If you can't talk, you can just put it in the chat. If you can't speak, just put it in the chat. I mean, it's been 3, almost 4 weeks of intense mentorship and being pushed so hard to write a business plan. I mean, it's not been easy, but we've made it here. And so many people have completed at least 70 to 80% of their business plans. That is very exciting. So I would just be bringing up our facilitator shortly. I believe he's here. I'll soon give him the floor. Just let me know if you're ready, sir, so that we can go ahead with this mentorship session. So if you guys have any questions, whatever question you have, based on what we would be looking at this week, which is basically your sales plan, your marketing plan. Let me check to be extra sure. Yes, your sales plan, your marketing plan, and your executive summary. So if you have any questions, or if you just want him to go over, everything that he had taught previously during the session, that's during the workshop, please feel free to ask your questions. All right, so I'll be giving the floor to our facilitator now. So, all right, sir, Mr. Mikhail, you can unmute your mic and go ahead. Okay, so I'm back again. Let me be sure our facilitator is with us. So please, oh, okay. So you can feel free to go ahead and have the floor. And please, if you have any questions, you can feel free to put it in the chat. All right. I don't know if our facilitator is having a bit of challenges. Okay, so I believe our facilitator is having a bit of network issues. So let's just give him a few more minutes because he just logged out. I'm sure he would be in a few minutes, and then we'll be able to continue. But in the meantime, maybe let me show you guys my face again. In the meantime, who is excited? right? I think I've already asked this question already, but we've made it to the very, very last session. I mean, it's not been easy from week one to week two. Oh my goodness. Week three, and we're at the final week. And most of us here have written our business plans. It's just for us to, conclude it, dust it, and, put it down, ready to implement. I would have loved to call maybe two or three people to share how writing their business plans has been. I can see people are logging out and logging in again. So maybe I would wait, maybe towards the end of the session, then I would ask. But for now, let's just wait for our facility. Has this mentorship session been? How has writing your business plans over the past few weeks been? Does anybody want to share? Does anybody want to share? And if nobody wants to share, I'm going to call your names. Who wants to go first? Just maybe in one, two, three sentences. Let us know if it's been hard. Tell us how hard it has been, what the challenge has been, and how it is for you right now, right? Since I believe most of us have written about 80% of our business plans. So, who wants to go first? Maybe Cafe Orange can go first.
Okay, hello everybody. Good evening. I think
Evening.
for me, like I said, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, writing a business plan, I didn't think it was going to be a lot. I just thought, oh, I know what I want to do, and then I'm just going to figure it out. But then, just made me realize that passion is just one step of the many steps. Even the efficiency, even the ranging of the service is just one of the many steps that it takes. So it has caused me to like reflect, and it has forced me to put myself in a position where I have to, whether I like it or not, imagine the future of this business, how much of it I want it to be, how large I want it to be, how structured I want it to be. And even with the things that I've been seeing online, where I'm seeing that a lot of businesses are being scammed by their
Yeah.
workers because because they're giving the business they're giving the customers the wrong account numbers or stuff like that. Like it
Yes.
has just made me realize that you need to really, really put a fail proof like structure.
Structure. Mm-hmm.
So, and this is one of the ways, but it's not easy. I'm not even going to lie. There are days when I almost gave up.
Yes.
Honestly, I
I
even
can
gave up,
imagine.
like resurrected twice. But I want them to come and meet me one day, and I'm like, yeah, like, oh my god, I planned this business like 2 years ago, and now look at it,
Look
So
at it.
the end very soon will justify the means. So thank you guys so much, and congratulations to everybody that has gotten so far.
Congratulations. Well
Hello?
done. Thank you. Okay, so our facilitator is here. So I'll be giving him the floor right now and we'll come back to all these questions. All right, sir. Please, you
Okay,
have the
good
floor.
evening. Good evening, everyone. Please, I'm very sorry. I'll be able to join on time, but I wasn't in the right position to speak. So, okay, good evening. How was your day? I hope everyone, the business is moving fine. So, let's get it done. But do we have anyone, maybe you want to ask any question or anything you feel like sharing? Hello?
Yes, we're with you,
Can you
sir.
all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. We can hear you. Okay. Okay. Do you have any question you want to ask or you need a line into maybe somebody is on Madam something? Can this person okay. Okay. I'm hearing you. Is there anyone that wants to ask any question? Hello?
We can hear you, sir. Does anybody have a question, maybe pertaining your marketing plan or sales plan? Also, do you want to just go over it a little bit so that maybe it can refresh their minds and they can prepare questions?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing much to say because I believe every day we are all learning as well. Even the business we're doing is a medium of learning more. When you are interacting with customers as well, you learn. Also, even the customers as well are learning. So my point is even that I will be sharing one very important video that speaks more on sales personnel by Brian Tracy. I think maybe after this video is going to speak all about your journey in entrepreneurship. You have to learn more from that. I think that video is a very nice video. I think we can take it off from that. Then most especially, I will be asking as we're also preparing to scale up in our businesses as well. Or I believe our daily activities as well, one after the other, will be facing some challenges. So I'm here to listen to those challenges. Maybe we can just share limelight and as well from what of experiences, then we can share ideas together how best we can get that done. You get me?
Yes, sir. So does anybody want to
So do
share?
you have anyone that wants?
I think when Cafe Orange was speaking, she mentioned something like customers or employees stealing from their, you know, employers by giving their customers
Okay,
different
she made
account number. Sorry, sir, I didn't get that.
Okay, that's account number for your businesses. Are you saying
Yes.
maybe for instance now somebody is engaging with a customer? So is it one of these things I would like to keep in? So from what I have learned so far or experienced, the best way to deal with your business, I believe everyone has registered their business under CAC. The best way to, because we are in the age of e-commerce, that is, we sell mostly online, and before people can entrust you more, it's for you to have a business name. That, for instance, now let me say cite this example. Sometimes ago, like some years back, someone just saw my advert on Facebook. Now the person is far away at work and he saw my advert on Facebook on solar refrigerator. Now where I'm going to is that this man pick up my number from the adverts and call me. Immediately he called me, we bargain on the business. Then because of trust, I gave him, we don't know each other from nowhere. He only saw my advert on Facebook. So because of trust, he sent money into my personal account, which is unprofessional as well, I would say. Because if you are dealing with someone online, you don't know the person from nowhere, and the person is not even using any documentation, maybe like an account that you can use to hold on if this person, because if you transact money to me and you are a registered business owner and you are giving me a business name account, I can hold on to that as a form of receipt for myself if eventually anything went wrong during our transaction, our means of transaction. At least I can trace you to that business name account Your details has been under government, your TIN ID, everything. So has been registered. But personal name, is a little bit dangerous. I would say it's not always good for you dealing with customers because it takes time for people to entrust you when you are using your personal name to bargain business. So it's always something that I will encourage you guys to try the best you can do. Everyone has registered their business, so you get a business name account from any bank you wish as your choice. It's not necessary issue, but there are some banks as well. I personally, I work in a bank. I work under the SME segment. I know what my bank can always give to people who are under SME. Like now, for instance, now we throw in exhibition events almost every month for different sectors. Now, if you have time or chances, we'll be throwing in another one coming up next month, which is 5th of April to 8th. It's always an event. The beauty of this is that you can always network your businesses as well, irrespective of it, or because you meet high profile personnel as well. So those are the things. You check what the bank as well can offer your product. Life is all about calculative rationale. What I mean by calculative rationale is that we all interact or maybe make in relationship with people based on what I'm going to gain or lose from that relationship. If, for instance, now, it's part of the video I wanted to share with you as well. If, for instance, now I'm interacting with you as a business owner, what is your product going to add to my own value? I don't care about the name of your business. I don't care what you are doing. What is my own benefit? That's what business is all about. Are you improving me? Are you going to improve my question? For instance, are you going to improve whatever I requested from you? That, for instance, now I have a need. That's the essence of me meeting you, that I want to buy this from you. So, is your product going to improve me or add values to me? That's the first thing you must put at the back of your mind. If you are producing anything, if you are selling anything to anyone, you check what are the values are you adding to that person. That's the first thing about sales process. Am I clear? Hello? I hope
Sir.
I'm hello.
Yes, yes, sir. But I think the major
Hello.
thing is that some of these businesses, hello, I don't know if you can hear me. Some of these businesses are registered. They have online ventures. Like maybe now, in fact, this particular brand I'm talking about, they have a physical location, but they have people that order
Okay.
online as well. And the people that were ordering online from the sales representatives were sending their own personal accounts to the customers, even as the business
Okay.
has a physical
To be
location and
fair,
is registered.
I'm not saying it's not going to work out, but the risk, life is all about risk. Anything we are doing is risk. Let me tell you, as an example again, I work in a bank. So it's so possible for someone to use a personal name to defraud people. That's where I'm going to. So why in the bank when we once we are trying to open accounts for people, it's even good this question is coming from you, and we are talking to someone who has an experience about the banking and in the under the SME as well. So now it's so possible because names can be we can have three different people that bear the same name, the same arrangement, the same spelling. Now, it's possible for someone to even mistakenly send money into another person's name. Okay, I have a customer. He was with me today. He wanted to transfer money to someone, and he mistakenly transferred 400,000 naira to another person's account on OPay. Now let's now put it this way. If for instance now I send the money to someone who is maybe to someone maybe as a personal account, it takes extra mile for such people to even get their information to get it right. But once it comes to like a business name account, where I'm going to is that there's always a way to fish out people like that. I mean, to get them is so easy for a business name. Because you just go through the government tax agency, because that person must have registered under CAC as well. But why we are talking about a personal name? Anybody, we can have millions of people bearing the same name. The same name. So it's so possible that way. And CAC will never register two, the same name at the same time. It's not possible. It's never done. That's where I'm trying to differentiate. For instance, now one brand will always have a business name. Even if you are going to register another brand, the same brand, there will be something that will differentiate it from the first one. Do you get my point of view? But if it is a personal name, it's so possible you can have the same name. Now, when it comes to transaction, it's risky that way. That's what I'm trying to advise on.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. And I think just to
Yeah.
add to your contribution, one way we can also curb this is by making it like a public service announcement that you only accept payments into the company account. So when we
Yes,
get your
that's
company
exactly what
account registered, ensure that your customers know that any payments that you've made outside the company account is not
Mm,
illegal payment for the business,
exactly.
right? So payments
Yes,
are only made, and puts your company accounts out there that you are using. If it is Access Bank, puts we only accept payments in so Access Bank, or so Echo Bank, or so UBA Bank. I think that would be another way to
yeah,
curb most
exactly.
of
That's
this.
exactly what I'm trying to explain.
Yes. Yes, sir. So does anyone else have a
Now,
question?
sorry to cut you once again. That's exactly what I was trying to explain. Now, why like business name and a company name is the same thing. Now, some people register their business as a sole proprietor. So now, under the banking terminology, we call a sole proprietor a business name. Now, if your business is registered as a limited liability company, that means you are a company. Because being a company is that you have board of directors as a limited liability company. But when it comes to a sole proprietor, that means you are the only one managing the affairs. That you are the sole proprietorship of the one man business. That's the differences. So now, you having a business name and a company name, as a limited liability company, you are a company. As a business name, you are a sole proprietorship. It's still the same. Some people will refer it that way, but limited liability and a sole proprietorship. The two ways accepted either way, because some people don't have the capacity of going for the limited liability company. Maybe they just felt that maybe the side or one way or the other, they just want to ensure that it's one man mopo, that I'm the only one managing the affairs. So some people or some will say in the nearest future I will change it to a limited liability company. It's accepted. You can start off with a business name as a sole proprietorship, which is even cheaper for you to start. Then over time, when you feel that you are expanding, your business is expanding, then you have maybe people who are partnering with you, you have people who want to be a business associate. Then you make them as a director, you can include them, then you change the business to a director to a limited liability company. By that way, Those partners could become your directors and shareholders. You can make anyone as your shareholder or your director. Even your children can be your director, they can be your shareholder, or your parents, friends, anyone that you have trust in.
Right, thank you so much, sir. Does anybody have any other question or anything they need clarity about? Anybody? Janet, do you have anything? Any question? Okay. Perfect hands. Do you have any questions? Okay, so I believe that we are all clear. Please ask your questions now. This is the last session. There is not going to be another mentorship session again. So if you need clarity on anything, this is the time. Also, do you have any questions for us? Okay, so I believe everyone is clear. Right. So do you have any other addition?
Okay. Um, I may have one or two things to say more.
All
I
right.
believe entrepreneurship as well is not an easy journey. It's something that entails more consistency. You have to be more consistent and you have to be perseverance as well. Um, things would get uh, the more the more you are on track on your activities. That is, once you are consistent on what you're doing, the more you are feeling more motivated on whatever you are trying to achieve as a dream or maybe whatever you're trying to gain as your goals. But be you're choosing the sky first. I don't let anything to weigh you down. I know it's not something that is so easy, but um I believe consistency is the way forward, I should say, because the more people see you on track on whatever you are doing, the more they feel more comfortable with you. And believe me sincerely, there are some customers that they may not buy right now, but the more you are being perseverance on the job, as well as they see you often, that yeah, there will be a time they will get back to you as well. It has happened to me. It's someone that I don't even remember over 2 years. And that person still, and one thing I will always advise is that you are meeting people, maybe networking with people, always try to get their contact. Don't go without getting people's contact. I know sometimes some people may not feel like sharing their contact with you, but even if they can't give out, you always try to give out your own complimentary card or share your information with them. There'll be a time that person can call back to you and get business done with you. It has happened to me. It's part of my experience. 2 years after engaging with the person, I can't even remember the person any longer. And the person, until when I met the person in the office, before I could remember that. So I have. So that's one thing about being consistent. Because if you are out of the job or whatever you have introduced to that person, and that's the right time the person is trying to get what you are, then business is closed. So we should endure to be consistent. I wish you all the best.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Please let's unmute our mics and say a
You're
very big
welcome.
thank you to our facilitator.
Thank you, Mr. Mikayo.
Unmute. Let's
Thank you so much,
unmute.
sir.
Let's
Thank
say
you so
thank
much,
you
Mr.
very
Thank
much.
you.
Malaju. We appreciate
Thank
you,
you
sir.
very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for pouring from your wealth of knowledge. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So we still have a few minutes left. And I think we can go back to when we were sharing. I think Cafe
Thank you.
Orange has already spoken. Okay, perfect signatures. You want to say something? Do you want to share how your experience has been, the mentorship sessions, and writing your business plan? Perfect hand signature. Are you there? Okay. Let me move on to someone else and would still come back. Okay. Who else? Christian. Hey, before I murder your name, Madwa Buchuku. Did I get that right? Please, can you share how your experience has been?
It's really not been easy, but I thank God it's fair because getting to write the business plan, which I never woke up today and say okay categorically that man I'll have my business plan done within this week. You know,
Yes.
it's been of a success to me, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the favor so far.
Well done. Well done. You have done really, really well. Who else? Okay, Janet, do you want to share? How has the mentorship sessions been? Writing your business plan? Has it been easy? Has it been challenging? What are the challenges you face? Share with us so we can know.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
First,
evening.
I want to thank Blackness for the mentorship workshop. It has really helped me and my business. It gave me new insights. Then regarding the business plan,
Yes.
it was tedious, but I thank God that with the review and the correction that you did for me, I was able to now get the grip of
Mm,
what a real business plan should be. Thank you
yeah.
so much. The mentorship has been awesome. It has been helpful, and I've benefited a lot from it because all what we have been taught, I make sure daily I incorporate it into my business process, and I begin to see results. Thank you so
Wow.
much.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well done, Janet. So, can you share one result that you've seen? I really want to hear it.
Yes, before our our business operation is virtually manual,
Okay.
but we've been able to automate using Zoho. Yes, you made us
Wow.
use Zoho. Yes, you made us to use Zoho.
Wow. I
So,
am so
and it has
proud.
been, yes, so you made us to use Zoho, and the this thing has been so seamless because Zoho, this thing is so easy to use. Like just input it and every other thing will fall in place. Before
Yeah.
it is manual, you write. Sometimes you forget the
Yeah.
the the transactions. When you juggle more things together, there is tendency to forget things. So, and that one can disrupt process. So, but with the zone now, yes, we are good to go. Thank you so much.
Wait, thank you, Janet. That's amazing. That is amazing. That is amazing. So I'm very excited that all of us have made it this far. And before we end this call, let me just share my screen. I want us to see our certificate, what it's going to look like. Let me see. I'll quickly share so that I hope. Can we see my screen? Let me see.
Yes,
Okay.
we can.
Okay, beautiful. So while we've come to the end, right? I just want to pause and I want to say that I am incredibly proud of each and every single one of you. I am incredibly proud that you have pushed yourself. Oh my goodness. I am so proud to know how you pushed yourself, how you've showed up from week one, how you've asked questions, how you've filled in your business plans, how you've pushed yourself. And I know it's not easy because life was throwing a lot at us. I know life was throwing this and that, but you pushed yourself, even though it was overwhelming, you did not give up, right? And that's right there is what real entrepreneurs are made of. And at Blackness Africa, we are beyond proud of how far each and every one of you have come. And I promise you that your future self is going to thank you for everything that you have done in this past few weeks. I know we're saying it's tedious. I know we're saying it's hard. I know we're saying, oh my God, so much brain work, right? But so many of us have gained clarity. So many of us, by virtue of writing these business plans, we've built structure in our business, and now you are more confident, right? And yes, this is the end of our mentorship session, but it's not the end of the journey. So we all have till June 3rd to complete and submit our full business plan so we can graduate and receive this certificate that you are looking at. Yes, where you're seeing your name here, that's where your full name is going to be, and you're going to have proof. You can post it on your LinkedIn, you can frame it in your house, so that whenever you look at it, you can beat your chest and say, I wrote a business plan and I finished strong. And I know some people, yes, you've not, some people have finished. Don't, it's not right. You can still try your best. Take this time before June 3rd, complete your best plans because we want your name on tickets. We're not doing anything with it for you. So we want your name on that certificate, and more importantly, we want you to walk away with a plan that you are proud of, right? One that would position you for real funding and real growth. So thank you for trusting us with your journey, and always remember that we are cheering you on now and always. Okay? I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I am so proud. So, congratulations to each and every one of you. Well done for putting in all the work. I am really proud of you, and I hope you are proud of yourself too. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
God, you're welcome. So please don't just stop here, right? Everything you have put down, apply. Make sure you're moving. Make sure you're taking action. Just like Janet. I mean, she's already seeing results. Just a few weeks, she's seeing results. You too can start seeing results once you start taking action. It's not just for you to write the business plan and dump it. It's for you to go back, go through it, and keep adjusting and keep doing what that business plan says. Okay? I wish us all the best of luck. in our businesses. Of course, this is not the end. You can reach out to us at any time. You have my email, you have my phone number. Send me a message on WhatsApp. You have our team members on the Telegram group. I don't think we're going to close down the Telegram group. We'll leave it open for networking. Whenever you have a question, throw it there. Someone might just have the answer, right? So keep building, keep pushing. Remember, entrepreneurship is not easy, but in the end, it is always satisfying. So don't give up on yourself and keep pushing yourself. I cannot wait to check in on us maybe in 1 year or 2 years from now. And I'm hearing we have branches all across Africa. We have branches all across the globe, right? We're doing millions of dollars in revenue. We're getting hundreds and thousands of dollars in funding, all because of this simple moment where we wrote a business plan. I'm so excited to see what your businesses become, and I can't wait. Take good care of yourselves. And if we don't have any questions or any additions, I think we can call it a night. All right. Does anyone have
Thank
any?
you so much. Thank you so
You're
much. Just to say
welcome.
thank
You're
you
welcome.
again. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Good night, everyone, and take good care of yourselves. Good luck in your businesses.
Good
Bye.
night, ma'am. Good night.
Good night.